Hello everyone, I'm Ragna Kagari and welcome back to Ace Combat 7. So today, the stream says, it's the finale, or that's what I intend to hopefully do. We've just got the 4 campaign missions left. I'm not sure how long this will take. It could be a short stream, it could be very long depending how bad I am, but I'm hopeful, you know, I can get this done in like a couple of hours. I think that's a realistic target. Though I think the last mission may potentially go longer if the AI is a bit naughty, but we'll see. But equally, I guess the one before that is pretty tough as well. But you'll see in time. All right, let's get started. Right, carry on, continue.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash.
How'd she survive?
Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Meanwhile,
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osean for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island.
nothing like
Although we can
hauling
avoid the
arse.
Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Well, no idea for enemies, but I imagine there's going to be quite a few. Right, I'm just going to quickly get something. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Okay. Picking a plane for this. I'm not sure, to be fair. XDSB. I mean, that'd be handy for the ground forces, no doubt, but then you've got, I'm sure, if I remember, plenty of air. What else is there? I mean, Sue's handy with a PLSL. Not really going to bother with the XO2S, I don't think. So it just means a choice between this or the other. Just not sure. How many missiles do I have for the Su-57-140? Go on then. I think we'll take a slight risk. Don't think this may necessarily be the best way to go about it, but go on then, let's commit.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This will probably backfire potentially, but we'll see. Homeward, provide support for your forces. I mean,
Our air support is here. Target acquired.
Oh, there we go.
Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route. Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Engaged till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Oh, I haven't missed that.
It's all crazy people. We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back. We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Okay. Trying to like conserve a little bit because there we go. Ah.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Allied retreat looks good. ID complete.
There we go. I'm not worried about that for now.
Enemy position! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing. I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Space Force nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Enemy on your back! Bring the anti-tank missile! Hit that heavy armor at the front line! Don't stop! You're with us! See the enemy APC from there?
Whoa.
Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die. Understood. Target acquired. Target destroyed by Strider 1. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks! Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets. Our only ally is the Russian government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels.
Ah.
Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you.
There we go.
We're moving out. Leave the cat behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. Strider 3 launching missile.
Right, there we go. Getting rid of them all.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Oh, I just flew into that.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets. Countdown. The countdown. There's even one arsenal bird left. Fighting champ. Use cameras to track the supply ship. Enemy has a lock on you. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for. Trigger, ID your targets before attacking.
I don't care. It was shooting at me. I think that's enough ID required.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east. Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news. We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood. Bogeys inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course.
prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
Alright, we're on the way, we're on the way. I'm trying to get there.
Enemy on your back! These reinforcements are elite. Graham 2, front on target.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
I could see where I was going.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Behind the enemy. Enemy on your back.
Can I have some support here? Jesus Christ, I've got like...
Graham 2, attack field. Graham 2, Fox 2.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
We're moving just to get the best driver today. Our army can turn this thing around. Damn it, they're too good. Are they really promoting you?
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
Longchester, she's an ally. Trigger and I throw that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help us refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Alright.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets.
Who the bloody hell's that in the
All should be
distance?
ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Because the snowcaster. I think we're taking this to the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass?
Everyone's a dumbass to her.
Here! Attack right here! A promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
Must be around here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
I know.
3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
So they're trying to beat that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about it for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks.
If the supply ship gets too far away, we'll never be able to catch it with a head start.
Typical.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
We've recalculated the remaining time.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger. Don't overshoot.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose us.
60 seconds remain.
This wind is something else. There we go.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Whee.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Wind's just sending me everywhere.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
That's better. A bit higher and you avoid the turbulence. It's like a transatlantic flight. You wouldn't want to go through that, I'll tell you that much. Right, that wasn't too bad. Let's see how we did.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Alright. Yeah, I suppose. Unknown. 0 score for that, which I suppose is fair enough. Although it was probably an enemy in all fairness. I think I needed to be a bit quicker there and shoot more of the planes, but I wasn't too fussed, really. Just want to get this done. Right. Move on to the next one.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it.
It's pretty tall.
I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness.
I'll have option C.
I think that thing should be destroyed.
He was just out on the jolly about, clearly. Anyway, back to Trigger.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But What are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Aruja, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Arusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Aruja's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base.
It's always Trigger.
Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good. We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Lot of ground, not much air. And they're all in a line, which is a good thing, pretty much. Oh yes, the castle. Plenty of AA. Just going to have to deal with that the best I can, because I'm not using ground special weapon. Alright, I'm going to go F-22A. I would like the XSDB, but I'm going Qualm for a very obvious reason that will appear later in this mission. Right. Let's go.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Lost Kingdom. Capture Shalaji Castle and the surrounding area.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
Well, that's good. Thank you.
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Just fire. Who cares who they are?
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin. Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat! There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Rusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse. Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier unidentified aircraft.
Don't start the car. That was a nice little pirouette there.
I know. I've been spiked. There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
We just want your fuel and ammo, thank you. That's all. Oh, and your credit card details, for good measure. Right.
So what's this faction split from the Arusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Bosnia.
Whoa, tree.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
Target destroyed.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Target locked.
Strata 1,
Look at that. Thank you for just... What? How'd that miss? Oh, whatever. There we go.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Alright, gets rid of that. Not too bad so far. Whoa, 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 that was close. Right, got him. Yep, that'll work. More missiles.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle. They're here already.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdy or
Oh, that was near disaster.
where you are and cover your head with your jet engine. Here. An army. All of our infantry fighting vehicles and tanks are gone. Put them on a flat surface. They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Taking out more than half. There are 4 enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief. I heard about 3 strikes when I was in Switzerland. Target eliminated. Ready to get away. Breaking.
Yeah, it feels a bit silly having to destroy a tent, but I mean it is a target apparently.
Set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target destroyed.
Wait, you can't shoot me. That's illegal.
Strato 1, target acquired.
None of our units are able to communicate with the cops.
Missile hit. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know.
Fox 2. Missile away.
Shit. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the Ragna is toast. Please, somebody answer us. Sam is out. We're running out of ways to strike back. We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on. Enemy is split.
How much is left? Not many, I must say, but
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target. Strider 3 launching missile. Target acquired. New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we get bombed like that. We do what we need to survive, right?
well, that wasn't locking on.
I'll tell my son about.
Why can't we hit our target? Evading missiles. I took some damage.
Well, that one was
Destroyed. We're sitting ducks. Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. Get up there. Over restoration. Enemy on your back. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
just one left.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Shoot the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
You could have come out much earlier.
Strike group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us. You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to talk in so tough after losing one of the meetings at Levante. You bastard. You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Yep, we are. How's he not down yet? Hit him 2 times. Pee Wee Herman's gone. Right. Who's next?
That will be okay. We only got under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety. 3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger. We'll go. Righto. Except the leader. We can take him without King. Enemy on your back.
How's that miss? Ooh.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
How much chaff does this fella have? Honestly.
Target acquired.
That should do him. There we go.
He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, but a lucky shot will be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun. Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
And here he is. The guy with the longest name in history.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft. I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, let's find someone to guide you. I'm not that person.
Have I missed?
Team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on. Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Target hit. We'll go. Might just cost us our lives. Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Not bad. Target acquired. Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone who that is. I taught me something.
He's being super ridiculous there.
Unidentified aircraft, land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own? That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone. He's not alone. Look around you. I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy. Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. He found out you can probably beat himself before.
God, that was close.
Smash those missiles right into the ground.
Does this guy have a death wish?
Hey, this just seems like it's an ordinary day for him.
I mean, I've hit him like 5 times.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it.
Time for just missiles and guns.
One every generation. And I've found every last one of them.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
I'd love to, but I'm out of Finally, there we go.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger is splashed abandoned.
Where is he?
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego.
Yeah, we all have egos.
I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Not too bad though, got it done. Saying if he hit me once, it would have been curtains. That weapon is the EML pretty much. So yeah, skimmed past me. It did. He fired like 3 in one burst or something. Oh well, it didn't hit, so we're all right.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Right, should be at least an A, I would have thought. Oh, it's an S, look at that. That's pretty good, we'll take that. Right. On to the next one. And the end is in sight now.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted.
Looks like they're having a good time.
I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built. Right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder...
Yes?
I wonder... which path you would choose. When looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island. The 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for trickery.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Right. Just going to be air here, so we're going to just have to pick a plane with good air capabilities. Right. Have a look. Have a look. 52 4 AM. Actually. So 216. Just counting up the missiles. I think I prefer the 4 AM in all honesty, just because of you can be more precise. You're going to be firing 8 missiles randomly, I suppose, or potentially wasting a few. Actually, let me just check if I definitely pick that. Yeah, we're going to go the XO2S. Stick with the 4 AM. More missiles is more better.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Lighthouse. Take down the Arsenal bird. Oh, it's on Halloween, eh? October 31st. Sure thing.
Erusian aircraft in the coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. We're proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Right, we're speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. Russian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Gold Squadron and Rival Squadron of the Arusian Air Force. We're here on our own.
There we go.
Sir, we're entering your airspace.
There's a lot of stuff going on here, I'm not gonna lie.
It's Mr. X's crew. Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden. Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft with UAVs and flight food. All this just to keep a war going. The UAVs were sluggish when the plane went down. I thought as much. Drones without leaders are slow as hell.
How many more do we need to take out?
It's a launch.
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
Picked up a slave craft. 3 strikes on our side? That is under in a long time. Against 3 strikes? Never again.
Yep, I learnt the lesson.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and radio transmission networks. It's not important who I am. No, we are. First, codes. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause.
You can see that's a bloody drone.
Bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, war continues to rage overhead.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? They'll keep talking big once the war's over, too. Bet on it. It's something or someone to die behind.
Are the friendly Evolutions rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower.
Whoa, no missiles,
Waves
please.
cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
There's still this many troops on either side?
Element 3, I'm inside the cloud.
Oh, no, just wasting my time with this idiot.
Element 3, locked on. Drone leadership rights verified. Just simply focus on the big picture.
5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes?
Communications infrastructure down. This broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Set. Say hello to everyone.
Safe over here. We're taking away all their guns.
Yes! Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid,
All right, understood. Fox 2.
Focus on the drones. They're easier to pick out.
Just thinking though, there's going to be more coming. I know that for a fact, so I'm going to have to try and be a bit sensible. I can't really afford to be missing.
Come this far, don't get killed.
our princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators.
Surely it's got to take it out.
No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Use gum to take this out.
Helios arrived.
I said we were going to take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down.
Yeah, get an axe, you'll be fine.
6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was going to do it myself. Dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird. 5 seconds.
Oh crap, I'm dead.
3, 2, impact now.
Oh, that was close.
Fuck that. It's all over. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I'm going down! Control it. It's up to you now.
Seconds remaining.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2. Enemy has a lock. I've got you.
Your plane will light up if you stay in there too long.
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal. Trigger 1, hostile. Trigger is blast abandoned. Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack of the Arsenal bird.
Oh, there's one on its own.
4. Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come. That's something.
Hey, look at the Arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Missiles are surge and strike and marker stuck. We can't train it! Evacuate! Flash is starting heavily damaged by laser weapon. Where's the capsized aircraft controller melting? Take a blast! More lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's a pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming. The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the Arsenal bird. Enemy behind you!
Right, here we go.
Push it! Missile! Evade!
Missile away.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. Strider 1! Missile!
I've kind of got 3 of these idiots on me.
All aircraft, break off from the Arsenal bird.
Enemy has a rifle on me.
Go down.
Cosette, that's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those fiddles.
I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard. Seriously. No good. The engine control room is gone. Get water to the opposite. Get a radar room there. I see.
Nothing phases this thing. Where are we supposed to
Yep, we know that.
Pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
We'll see what we can do. You're just thinking about it now? Cover the event as it's hit. It's only beating. Into fire.
Look at it. Look at my radar. It's just ridiculous.
Yes.
Damn it! I've taken some damage. One aircraft hit. No, two! Let's do.
Light bulb shaped thing, but it isn't lit up. That's a location marker. Have it from there, right? Got it.
There's something we can do. Just evading like this will get us all killed. You're right now.
Oh, that should have been a mid-air collision, to be fair.
When's that shield gonna lose power? Never. One elevator's continuously supplying it with power.
Then what should we do?
Calm down. I'll do something.
What are you gonna do? Set? Smash it. Smash all 6 of the bastards. It'll lose power.
Damn shield. Just go away. Be gone.
Well, you can't shoot me.
On cuckoo count.
Away with you.
That sounds good. Far away, far away. Just bomb this thing now.
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
The lights. It switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
UAVs are dropping altitude fast. Wait, there's out.
Drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Cool, I'll take out this ridiculous sized enemy.
I'll have to try to run.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Both main propellers have been stalled. Some propeller confirmed destroyed.
How many of those enemies behind are there? Not many. Ooh.
Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
I am running out of weapons here. This is not an exaggeration.
Got a hostile material.
Oh, I got something bothering me. Outrageous.
Keep those UAVs off Strider 1.
That thing. It's just massive.
Strider 1, anyone that can take it on.
I mean, why are the rest of them kicking out all those drones? I mean... Go low.
Don't let the UAVs distract you. Arsenal Bird is our priority.
We'll take him out then.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it.
Remember, our target is the Arsenal Bird.
Yep, we know.
Laser cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat. Thanks. That thing almost cooked my tail.
Take out that just while it's there.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arsenal Bird's threat level a little.
Alright, there we go, that's all the anti-air done. Them all. I mean, what are they all doing? They could be taking out the drones, you know? Oh, there we go.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger. The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing?
Hard. Well, there's nothing left for it anyway.
Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. If you really that good of a pilot, I'd bet on it. Besides, if you thought it was impossible, you wouldn't have said anything.
Watch out! The drones are falling! The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed? George? Tabloid! Get back here!
I can't let that girl to die.
Fine. Get her, but be quick about it!
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Run! Careful!
Just they won't leave me alone. It's like, get out of it.
Cosette, some people were crushed. But the kid Tabloid went after a safe. He ran that distance with a girl in his hands.
Good. What about Tabloid? Is he safe?
George and the girl were saved. They were saved. Both of them.
think like, how much? Still being a pain in the arse despite there's being so few. Oh, there we go. So what are the rest of these people doing? Like, seriously?
UAV confirmed destroyed.
It's like, fine, I'll take them out myself.
Missile evaded. Target is down. Strider 1, missile launched.
Right, there we go. 8 missiles left and just some bullets. Like, what are they all doing? How can they not take out one enemy left? I mean, it's like, seriously?
Strider 1, your plane is icing up.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2. Behind my target.
Look at them all.
Target's in machine gun range.
Right, you can help me now.
I'm a solid block.
Strider 1, target acquired. Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Yeah, I'm doing that. But, anyone else could have taken it out. Hold up. Let's just get myself a bit of distance.
All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off. You should be able to see the rectangle where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it.
Good luck. Leave it to trigger.
I am out of missiles. Oh, maybe not.
Leave the big fish to trigger. We'll take down the UAVs. We're counting on you.
There we go.
Rectangle base unit confirmed destroyed.
Forecaster. Oh my god. The Arsenal bird is on fire.
Trigger, break off.
That's cool. I mean, we're all here, as if I'd need to
Arsenal bird is
trigger.
losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenal bird is down. Bombcaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
That's the last of the rogues. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Whee!
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend was here.
Oh no, tabloid.
Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. You surrender now, we will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our unit surrendered. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory? I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground. No, wait!
She picked the right time, eh?
Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
I'm sort of out of missiles.
Strider 2, missile inbound! Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Oh.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
right.
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier.
Okay. Meanwhile, they're going absolutely ham.
Trigger, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. You're too fast. Lower your speed.
I'm coming. Don't panic.
Bank left, Trigger. 3,000 meters to carrier.
Technically, I had 0 missions. Sorry, 0 missiles. I did by the end of that. Not a surprise, really. This is going to be tough, actually.
You're on course. Looking good, buddy.
What a landing! Truth be told, I've actually crashed there once.
That's what I'm talking about, Trigger.
Went a bit too far on the runway. Went over. Pathetic.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned.
No analysis, eh, this time? Okay. Well, the fact there's double list for targets destroyed suggests I went a bit mad. Yep. A lot of enemies killed there. Only an A. I guess it's the time. Yeah, I did take my time there. I took out a ton of drones. 29. But yeah. That's about fair, I suppose. Right, time for the finale, the last mission. I think she survived. I think she just lost her helmet.
Can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was slipping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Osean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end.
It's Rise of the Machines now.
Take both drones down, no matter what it takes. We'll do it, so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
Well, just so... You'd think it'd be simple, but it's not. Hagen and Munnin. Name of the 2 targets. Alright, I'm going to finish off with my favourite aircraft, Su-57. This is where the PL-SL should come in handy, because you can't dodge a laser or fire chaff at it or whatnot. So yeah, hopefully this should make it easy, because these are tough to hit. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's hopefully finish this off. This may not be one and done. I could have to retry potentially. Dark blue, take down the UAVs. Yep.
That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Like the salutes.
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. I think a plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
Okay, let's go.
Take care. Whatever
Yeah.
happens, stand here. The outcome's mostly up to him.
Bye bye.
Oh, this is the guy. Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
Got quite a few illusions with us. Lucians are sticking around, too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys? Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow. Commence mission. All aircraft follow trigger. Roger that. Understood.
All right.
Understood. Roger.
Well,
The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide-area data transmission. Drones are waiting for it to power up again. Clever little bastards.
Go leader to Longcat, gang. UAVs converting direction travel. Chasing your bandits.
All aircraft converge on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Strider 3,
This thing has a laser.
Salamander 3, Scroll 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
I've never seen anyone fight. Provide support.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down. Damn it. Another hit. You're the only one getting anywhere out here. Miss, target's still active.
That's where the laser comes in, you can't dodge it. Right.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
These guys have quite the bag of tricks.
A hell of a formation for a bunch of machines. Well, we hope it's all of us are surrounded. Only two enemies.
There we go. One down.
There we go.
Target is losing altitude rapidly.
That enemy is flying close away from it. I saw it myself. Three strikes is the real deal. One plane left.
Soul 2, evade, evade!
Soul 2 lost. Friendly lost. Salamander. Ragna 3 has been shot down. We lost another one. One small drone is down. Strider 1 got it. I got this one. Target acquired.
Let's get rid of that weapon UAV. Ooh.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade.
Enemy hit. Strider 1 got him.
Strider 1, you've got their attention. One minute left. Come on, someone just get rid of it.
Hey, it's after me. What are you talking about? Tried to be cheeky.
Over to Selatamura. Mission is still a go.
Damn it, I can't break away.
There we go.
That one looks like it hurt. Trigger has scored a kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it! Way to shoot, Ace.
No, it's not over yet.
Look, it discarded its wings. What the? It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Bukarest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
Well, that was quick.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Our top ace, showing us how it's done.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell
Whoa,
my son
that would have been a conclusion account there.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking.
Well, technically, I didn't get the chance to copy. It was that
Special
fast.
bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
Can you hear me? There's still one drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
There it goes. If one did it, then the other one had to as well.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator. Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's suicide. Yep.
Count, where are you going?
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger.
Oh, there it
make
is.
it.
This should be interesting in the cockpit view, I tell ya. Oh god.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain, the radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data. You need to destroy it as fast as you can.
Yep.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it.
I mean, it should have been well ahead. Just got to slow down, there's no rush here.
Some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. Don't worry, I'll think of something. I'll find us a way out. They're waiting for you outside. I'm not gonna let you drop here. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
I mean, if it just shut this door here, it'd be curtains, but... to concentrate here, just trying to keep the craft steady.
Control your tail. Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine. I'm fine. I can still fly. My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level.
Well, Count, you're gonna have to land then. Nearly at the elevator, so
Not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
Ooh. I think we're alright, we don't have to panic. There we go.
Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator.
Oh! Maybe not, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking like a moron. Hey, I saved the world. How about that? Was that close enough? Damn it. Let's have a look. I hope it ain't the whole thing. That's okay. It's okay, it's not the worst.
It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Alright, let's not get distracted again.
Serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing.
God, this is going to be the toughest thing out of... Yeah, I know. There we go. Good lord, this is tough.
I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
That was close. Oh.
Can you hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness.
Thank Christ, we did it. Yes.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar.
Well, of course, called it one attempt. First one didn't count.
Damn hero.
No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus?
Oh yeah, we're underground.
Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
Dark blue. Well, that's what he should have said. Anyway.
I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1. The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
That'd be some engineering feat in all fairness if you could build something like that, but I don't know how it'd even be possible. Anyway, there you go. Ending scene.
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad. The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. So that's it. That's the game done. Story, campaign, and DLC. It wasn't bad. I mean, when I first played it, I enjoyed it. Like with anything, I suppose. You know, you give it a chance. They're not always going to be well-beaten stories, but yeah, this was solid. But not outstanding. But that's just my opinion. I think one of the things I actually enjoyed most was just the flying around more than anything else. The freedom of being in the air. But visually, you get some good visuals, so yeah. But then again, this is about taking out things and blowing stuff up, so you're not really supposed to be on a sightseeing tour, I guess, but hey, that's just me. Also, that's another big thing I would say when you're flying through the clouds and you get the, I suppose, the realism of the icing up and stuff like that. So that was actually something I found pretty impressive. You know, so like you wouldn't get that, I suppose, in past like games of this genre. Hawks didn't have that, so yeah, big plus to Bandai Namco here for. I suppose nailing the atmospheric details. I don't think that was trigger that flew past then. Whatever it was rapid. Oh, it went again. Oh, there's that mural where everyone's having a whale of a time. You've got some actual companies that do aircraft there. Which I guess you have to have that sort of sponsorship to have the proper planes in the game after all. Paramount? What? Okay. Oh, I know, that's because of the Top Gun DLC. There's a lot of logos there. There was. And the last review of the mission. What do we reckon? I'm going to go for A. Went S-worthy, I did crash into the ceiling. Yeah, A, that's fair. Did pretty rapid as well. Just annoying I had that death, but never mind. So that's it. We're all done. I'm not even bother with that multiplayer. There's just people flying about in Dark Stars, which, if you don't know, is well, it's like the only aircraft in the game that can go hypersonic. It's like 4 or 5 times the speed of sounds, and people do hit and runs. Like, they travel faster than the missiles they fire. That's no word of a lie. It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I think the missiles, when you fire them, go at like 2,600 kilometers an hour. That aircraft can go close to double that, like 5,000. So yeah, I will even go into multiplayer now. But yeah, that's it. Trying to think, what was I going to say? Ah, it's gone. It don't matter. Oh yeah, I was actually pretty happy I managed to do that all in cockpit view. I think out of all the missions, the one that I had the most deaths on, surprisingly, was 14, where I oh no, it might not have been. I got hit. That's it. I had to restart the most. Got hit by the searchlight like 7-8 times, and went into the ground by stalling twice. It was terrible. That was definitely the worst mission for retries. Deaths, definitely the second DLC mission. I got absolutely mullered on that. But yeah, that wasn't great, but I think I did pretty well overall. Got A rank and above for all the main campaign missions. Just the DLC where I didn't excel. I think they do knock it up a notch for like the sort of difficulty of destroying and getting high scores. I saw one of the DLC craft actually like a few days ago, so I was just checking something for the game, and there was like a CFA 44, I think it was called, and that has the ability, like a special weapon, to have air to air and air to ground, like, and this guy was just destroying everything for fun in that mission. So that's the sort of aircraft where you can just ruin the game pretty much and not make it a challenge. I've done it with all the standard aircraft. Went between three, like the the F-22A, the S-57, and S-47, sorry, once, but then the XO2S. That was my 4 aircraft. Wasn't split too evenly, probably more F-22A, even though the S-57 was my favourite. But yeah, so we got that done. As for what's next, I'm going to be back probably on Friday. I believe that's the plan, to get back to Payday 2 with Pinky, Brownski and Jamie. That'll be probably during the evening again, so do look out for that. And yeah, I'll just take a chance to say thanks to everyone or anyone that watched or watches this. And I'll be back in a few days and have another game lined up probably in a week or so for another playthrough, something difficult. Hopefully, we'll see. I ain't making any promises, but yeah. Okay, I'm signing off now. Bye bye.